Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top 4 seeds a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So Texas A&M's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022 the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State?
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught behind the line. It's Muhammad. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Aggies will send their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So Alabama's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kurt, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
2nd down after that previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Law. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to pull it down and run. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To throw, it's Milroe. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. There's a shot toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. No problem. Knocks it right through. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st down, it's play action. Here's the throw deep downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. And the Aggies hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, a huge play here for Texas A&M. A nice throw, but even a better catch by this wide receiver. Man, they've had some great ones over the years at College Station. Guys like Mike Evans and Anaya Smith most recently. Going back to Christian Kirk. Guys with some size and speed.
Testing the right side here. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The pass rush closing in. Well, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. Back to throw. It's Weigman. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Now it's third and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Here's the point after attempt. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive battle. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Running back with the football. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, we're going to throw it again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Gonna run it. It's Young.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Eludes the rush. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down and goal. Looking to score with a run to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Looking to pass. It's Weigman. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The offense really clicking here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be set.
Football comes out. Fumble recovered by the defense, going the other way.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Offense showing a bunch formation now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding some room at the 25. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Makes the catch. It's Green. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain and will bring up 4th down. They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the returner will be brought down. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Throws a stiff arm. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down. 1st down and 10 now. And now the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground with the draw play. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Made his first attempt, but this one is from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? In the clear at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Weidman. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he pulls in the catch. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, A&M.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They love to stretch the lead here with a touchdown. That is settled for 3 last time. Powering through.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Getting set. Here's second down. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning. We'll have to see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Looking to throw. It's Weidman. Catch made on the right side.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Texas A&M getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The pocket breaking down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Pass protection a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Finds his man. It's Muhammad. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. This is the 6th play on the drive. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Grab down the middle. It's Allen. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this 3rd down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Now comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. That will tie things up as we head toward halftime. They settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going to take off here. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. And a first half that's been dominated by this special teams unit. How often do we say that? But it's a dynamite group who understands football isn't just about offense and defense. And what they've done through 2 quarters is help tilt the scales of this game. What adjustments the other sides can make is going to go a long way in determining who wins this game. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Kirk.
The Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. They went backwards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Dropping back, it's Milroe. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he's got it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quick throw, the catch is made. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Punting ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That's reeled in. It's Muhammad. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. He hands it to the back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Trying to find some room. It's Moss.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. Oh, it landed at the 8-yard line, but a lucky bounce into the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Milroe. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escape, and the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. With the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They make the first down, brought down to the 31. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This sack is on the quarterback, in my opinion. Anytime you call a screen, you've got to be aware that that pass rush is coming in. Bait them towards you and go over top. This time, he's unaware of how quickly they're going to come in.
See if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He's running out of time here. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that quarterback seemed to be back there forever waiting to find somebody open. He should have just thrown it away or just taken off. Instead, waiting all that time allows the defense to get to him. They come up with a sack.
So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Field goal, no good. He missed it. The game remains tied.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab behind the line. It's Young. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Backs lined up on either side of the quarterback. Caught behind the line. It's Miller. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Tackle made after the completion. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? It's a draw to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. 1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Back to throw. It's Milroe. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, tied. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. And the Aggies come to the line and start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking for some space. It's Moss. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. To throw, it's Weigman. Caught quickly. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Gives it to the back. Not much on that play, brought down short. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Well, they've got him for a sack, a big play made by the junior.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs in this drive, but this will be tough. It's 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down here for this offense. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Here's the second down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Looks like Alabama will have the first down. There's a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Good job of leading the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a second down. Back to pass. It's Milroe. He eludes the rush. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
This is such a big-time play by this quarterback, and it's every defensive coordinator's nightmare. Trying to cover everybody in the passing game, and then the quarterback makes you pay for it with a long scramble and a score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Makes the grab. It's Muhammad. And the game just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Aggies will crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice gain here. They get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking to throw yet again. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Scanning the field. It's Milroe. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Jukes to get free. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Keep it on the ground to work the clock here.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On the ground, it's Haynes. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. At this point, not much you can do except play for pride. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Looking to throw it on first down. It's complete. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Aggies looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Tried to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect. Off the incompletion, and sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Aggies will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. From Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.